And we are following developing a story from overnight. 2 people shot at a Southside gas station, one of them killed. We'll share what we know at this hour as police continue to investigate.
And right now, police are searching for a missing Indianapolis mother and her 3 children. We have the information you need to know to help authorities in this active case.
Plus, all eyes on college football tonight as the heralded Georgia Bulldogs attempt to defend their national title against the Horned Frogs of TCU. The college football championship will be held at SoFi Stadium in California tonight. And coming up, we have a special guest to help us predict who will win the championship. It may involve a skunk. Fox 59 Morning News at 9 starts now.
From Indiana. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday.
Good Manic Monday morning. We're taking a look at Lucas Oil Stadium, which has gone dark for the season. The Colts have finished up the regular season. Unfortunately, no playoffs for them, of course you're aware. We'll recap the last moments of that struggle bus of a season and share the winner of last score predictions for the season later on this hour. 9:01 on this Monday morning. Good morning to you. I'm Zach Myers in for Daniel Miller, I suppose.
And I guess since I'm sitting here, I'm Cameron in for Angela Gano.
Cameron, happy to have you here this morning. We're checking in with Jim. Jim, I'm still looking to the positive side. You showed on the radar earlier the end to the cloud cover as it approaches before too long in the coming hours.
Yeah, actually starting to see a little bit of sunshine out there right now. We'll continue to see that build in here, guys. It should be a bright day shaping up, certainly getting brighter by the hour as we head into the late morning, early afternoon, and more dry weather along the way, as well as another day running above average. As you can certainly see, the radar is dry, got us through the overnight with dry conditions, and those clouds continue to thin out from basically the west to the east. So that sunshine will be around for today. We're holding at 30 in a lot of locations here to begin our morning. And looking at our day planner, it looks like upper 20s, lower 30s here to begin the morning. Later on this afternoon, we'll top out at 43 here in downtown Indianapolis. So another day running above average. We'll talk more about the work week. We're tracking rain and snow chances. When that snow could get here, I'll let you know coming up.
All right, Jim. 9:02 happening now. IMPD needs your help locating a missing Indianapolis mother and her 3 children. They have been missing since Saturday from the far east side of Indianapolis. Take a look at your screen. 25-year-old Susie Gomez Hernandez, that's her on the left. She was last seen with her 3 children. They are 4-year-old April Jones, 2-year-old King Jones, and 1-year-old toddler Miles Jones. Susie is described as 5'6" with black hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information is asked to call the IMPD Missing Persons Unit. Their number is there on the bottom of your screen, or you can also call Crime Stoppers. Their number is 317-262-TIPS. But we are following breaking news from the city's south side this morning, where one person has been killed in a double shooting at a gas station.
Yeah, police say it possibly started as a carjacking near Thompson Road and Harding Street. That area is home to a large truck stop as well as several other businesses, including several fast food places and a Marathon gas station. That's where it appears that this deadly shooting took place. Police say that it happened around 11 o'clock last night. According to a police report, a male has been identified as a person of interest. Also lists a female victim who survived. Her current condition is unknown at this hour. The report also lists at least 4 witnesses at this scene. This morning, investigators are speaking with the person of interest again, and will bring you the very latest as we learn more.
A 16-year-old student from Carmel High School who crashed his car into a building on Friday morning has sadly died. Officers responded around 5 in the morning after a vehicle crashed into a building at Olivia on Main. This is at the corner of Main Street and Old Meridian. Police say the car was on Main Street before crashing into the building. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. Meanwhile, community members have started to build a memorial at the site of that crash. Carmel High School is encouraging any students who may be struggling with the tragedy to dial 988 to talk to a counselor. Miller.
And we have an update from authorities in Avon as police release the identities of 2 people found dead in a home who may have been there for 2 weeks. You can also see here 65-year-old Diane Cook on your screen. She, along with 61-year-old Barry Cook, were both found shot to death in separate bedrooms of their home. The Cooks had been legally divorced since 2019 but continued living together. Investigators believe there was some kind of fight in the home that led Barry to shoot Diane several times. Barry then died from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound.
It's a very devastating situation and a sad situation, both for the families involved and the community.
The sheriff's office says they've done several welfare checks at that home before, but found nothing out of the ordinary. And again, they believe that couple may have been dead in that home for 2 weeks.
Today, the man charged with raping the 10-year-old in Ohio who came to Indiana for an abortion is scheduled for trial. However, his lawyer tells an Ohio newspaper they expect it to be pushed back. Hersan Fuentes was arrested in July of last year. Police say he confessed to sexually abusing the girl on at least 2 occasions. A Columbus, Ohio detective has already testified that the 10-year-old says Fuentes was responsible for her pregnancy. Police were first made aware of the situation on June 22nd. The girl then underwent an abortion in Indiana on June 30th. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita has asked the Indiana Medical Licensing Board to investigate the doctor who performed the abortion, alleging patient privacy violations. Fuentes has been held in an Ohio jail.
Here in Indianapolis, the turning of a new year did not change the trend of violence. With just 1 week under our belt, the city has seen 3 teenagers killed by gunfire. The pastoral community and prosecutor are now looking to carry over 2022 success stories to support peace in 2023.
Yeah, so we feel like as a faith community here in this neighborhood that it's a part of our responsibility to pray for not only the family who lost their loved one, but the people who live here at Lake Castleton as well as our neighborhood.
There was a prayer vigil at Lake Castleton Apartments over the weekend for one of the last murder victims of 2022, Sean McNelly, at 7700 Newport Way. 220 people were victims of homicide in Marion County last year, including cases investigated by state police in cities smaller than Indianapolis. The Office of Marion County Prosecutor won more than 24 homicide convictions last year in an attempt to match 2021's 84% homicide trial success rate.
We're really pleased with the homicide numbers that we had this year in terms of our homicide conviction rate in the courtroom, but we were only able to do that because of the relationships that we built inside the community.
Prosecutor Ryan Mears tells us the end of an Indiana gun permit law last summer has led to a slump of gun cases being presented to his office for prosecution.
9:08 and still ahead this morning, Zach. It's the second Monday of the year, everybody's favorite day. And that means it's a lot of people going back to work in the office today.
Yeah, we're hoping you to sort of start off your year with a clean slate, which could include a clean desk. That always helps. Our next guest from the Container Store joins us after the break with some tips on how to declutter your workspace.
They say new year, new you, right? There it is. All right, 9:08, guys. Hey, heading out right now. Skies are beginning to clear. Clouds are breaking up. Sunshine trying to work in here. We'll enjoy that sunshine later on this morning into the afternoon. We'll talk more about another mild week ahead. Details on exactly how warm it gets coming up.